Good evening, fellow Filipinos. I'm Dojimar Alaman, your host and political analyst for this modernized fireside chat. Today, we gather to discuss a pivotal moment in our nation's history, the People Power Revolution of 1986. We will explore its impact on the Philippines and the lessons we can draw from it to strengthen our democracy today. I am joined by Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, June Caitley, and Sister Porferia Opariza will share their unique perspectives on this historical event. Let's begin. To set the stage, let's briefly discuss the purpose of the People Power Revolution. The revolution aimed to overthrow the authoritarian regime of Ferdinand Marcos and restore democracy. It was a movement of the people, by the people, for the people. Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, can you shed some light on the political landscape leading up to the revolution and how it impacted individual Filipinos and nation as a whole?
Certainly, Doji. The political landscape was tumultuous, with an increasing sense of discontent among Filipinos. Many felt marginalized, and a climate of fear and oppression prevailed. The revolution was about reclaiming our voice and ensuring a government that truly served the interests of the people. It was a manifestation of the collective will of Filipinos to stand up against the abuses of power. The lessons we can draw from it include the power of unity in the face of adversity and the importance of holding leaders accountable. It's a reminder that the people can drive change when they come together with a shared purpose.
Thank you, Senator. June Caitley, you played a vital role in covering the People Power Revolution. Could you tell us how the media's role during that time benefited the Filipino and our nation? What can we learn about media's influence on public perception and mobilization?
Certainly, Dodgy. The media played an indispensable role during the People Power Revolution. At the time, it was not just about reporting the news. It was about providing a platform for the voices of the people. The media was a beacon of hope during those challenging times. We inform and mobilize the public, helping them understand the importance of their actions and the impact they could have. It was a powerful tool for creating awareness and solidarity among Filipinos. The lesson here is that a free and responsible press is essential to a vibrant democracy. The media must continue to be a watchdog, providing accurate and unbiased information to the public and a platform for diverse voices. In the age of digital media, these principles remain as relevant as ever, if not more so, in shaping public perception and promoting civic engagement.
Sister Porferia Opariza, the role of the church during the People Power Revolution was significant. Can you elaborate on how the church involvement influenced the public and the ethical aspect of the events? What can we learn about the role of religious institutions in strengthening our democracy?
Of course, Tori. The church involvement was instrumental in providing not only moral guidance, but also a sense of purpose during the revolution. It reminded Filipinos of their values and importance of justice, love, and compassion as they stood up for their rights. The church was an unifying force, helping to bridge divides and bring people together under a common cause. The moral foundation helped maintain a nonviolent and ethical approach to the revolution. We learned that religious institutions can play a crucial role in upholding ethical standards and fostering unity in our society, especially during times of political unrest. They can serve as a moral compass, reminding us of a principle that underpin just a fair democracy. This lesson remains relevant today, highlighting the need for religious organizations to continue advocating for values that strengthen our democracy.
Now, let's discuss the lessons we can draw from the People Power Revolution for our modern democracy. Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, what are your thoughts on how these lessons can benefit the nation today?
Lessons of unity, accountability, and the power of the people's voice remain relevant as we strive to build a more robust democracy today. It is crucial that we do not forget the sacrifices and the principles that fueled the people power revolution. We must ensure that our leaders are accountable, transparent, and responsive to the needs and aspirations of the people. Our democracy should always be a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The People Power Revolution showed that change is possible when citizens come together with a shared vision for a better future. It's a continuous struggle to protect and strengthen our hard earned democracy, and we should be actively engaged in that struggle, always remembering the spirit of unity and determination that drove the events of the 1986.
In conclusion, the People Power Revolution of 1986 serves as a reminder of the strength of the Filipino people when united for a common purpose. It showed us the importance of the free press, the moral guidance of religious institutions, and the need for accountable leadership. I ask all fellow Filipinos for your support in continuing these principles to strengthen our democracy today. Let us carry forward the spirit of people power, working together to ensure that our democracy remains vibrant, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of every Filipino. Before we wrap up, I'd like to hear from each of our distinguished guests about the role of the youth in shaping the future of our democracy. Senator Juan Ponce Enrique, what message do you have for the young generation who might not have experienced the people power revolution directly?
To the young generation, I would like to emphasize that you have a critical role to play in shaping the future of our democracy. While you may not have experienced the people power revolution, you carry the responsibility to uphold the principles it stood for. Stay informed, be engaged, and hold your leaders accountable. Your voice matters, and it has the power to drive positive change. Never underestimate the impact of collective action. And remember that the strength of our democracy relies on your active participation.
June Caitley, as someone who witnessed and reported on the people power revolution, what advice do you have for young journalists and media practitioners?
For young journalists and media practitioners, I would say that your profession holds immense power and responsibility. Journalism is not just a job, it's a vital part of the democratic process. Be courageous, seek the truth, and report it accurately and objectively. Don't shy away from holding power accountable and giving a voice to the marginalized. In the age of digital media, where information can spread rapidly, the need for responsible journalism is more significant than ever. Your work can shape public perception and influence the course of our nation. Embrace that responsibility and use your platform for the greater good.
Lastly, Sister Porferia Ocariza, what would you like to convey to the young members of religious communities and those who seek guidance from the church in today's complex world?
To the young members of religious communities and those who seek guidance from the church, I would encourage you to embrace the teachings of love, justice, and compassion. Your faith can be a powerful force for positive change. Engage with your communities. Be empathetic and extend a helping hand to those in need. The church moral guidance is a source of strength in times of turmoil. Carry forward the values of church in your daily lives. And remember that these principles can provide a strong foundation for ethical and inclusive democracy. Uphold the belief that every individual's dignity should be respected and work towards a society that reflects these values.
As we conclude our discussion, I would like to highlight the importance of preserving our history and the memory of the People Power Revolution. The lessons from this momentous event are invaluable, and they serve as a beacon guiding us toward a stronger democracy. Let us ensure that the stories and experiences of those who lived through the revolution are passed down to the younger generation. History is not just a record of the past, it's a source of wisdom for the future. In the spirit of the People Power Revolution, let us all remember that the power to effect positive change lies within of each us. It's through unity, accountability, and a commitment to our democratic values that we can continue to build a more inclusive and vibrant Philippines. The journey towards a stronger democracy is ongoing, and it is a journey we must all embark upon together. Thank you to our esteemed guests, Senator Juan Ponce Enrile, June Caitley, and Sister Porferia Ocariza for sharing your insights and wisdom. And to our audience, I hope this modernized fireside chat has inspired you to reflect on the lessons of the People Power Revolution and how can we collectively strengthen our democracy. Let's continue to work together for a brighter future. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Together, we can make our democracy stronger than ever before.